The build to WrestleMania 42 has been underwhelming. Fans aren't exactly on the edge of their seats the way they should be heading into the biggest show of the wrestling year. But here's what years of watching WWE has taught me. When the build is weak, they tend to absolutely over-deliver on the night itself. And if even half of what we're about to talk about actually happens, WrestleMania 42 could go down as one of the most memorable shows in recent history. Double turns on the same night, starting things off with something that would genuinely be historic. Rumors are pointing to a double turn happening at WrestleMania. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Zayn has completely lost the crowd at this point, and honestly, he seems to be leaning into it. Meanwhile, Trick Williams is one of the most naturally over guys on the entire roster. The crowd genuinely loves this man. A double turn here makes a lot of sense on paper, but WWE has to be careful. You can't strip away the things that made Trick special while trying to make this work. Number 6, Obafemi squashes Brock Lesnar. This is the one fans have been waiting for. Obafemi has been incredible in this feud with Brock Lesnar, and I mean that. The guy has the look, the presence, the ability. He has everything you want in a future main event star, and Brock has clearly seen it too, because Lesnar has been unbelievably generous in this feud. He's been selling huge, giving Oba everything. Brock hasn't looked this vulnerable in a feud in a very long time. Number 5, Javon Evans becomes Intercontinental Champion. Javon Evans has been one of the most exciting things on WWE television since his main roster debut, and WrestleMania might be the night WWE goes all in on him. And right now, he is the heavy favorite to walk out with the gold. Just picture it. Evans climbing that ladder, reaching up, pulling down that title. That is a moment that lives forever. There have been ongoing discussions about WWE needing to be more intentional about pushing younger, black talent into the spotlight. Triple H has heard those conversations. This could be his definitive response. If Evans wins, he becomes the youngest Intercontinental Champion since Jeff Hardy won it at 23 years old. Number 4, Speed pins LA Knight. Alright, WWE has made it very clear in 2026 that they love to get a reaction out of their audience, and this rumor might be the most controversial one on this entire list. Word is that Speed actually picks up the pin in his team's match, specifically pinning LA Knight on night 1. Now look, to his credit, Speed has actually handled his WWE involvement really well. He gets the entertainment side of this business and he takes it seriously, but having him pin LA Knight on the WrestleMania stage would set the internet on fire immediately, and honestly, that might be exactly why WWE does it. If night 1 kicks off with that result, it sets the tone for what could be one of the most controversial WrestleMania broadcasts we have ever seen. Number 3, Jelly Roll makes a shocking move. At this point, it is basically locked in that Jelly Roll is getting involved in the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton match. The question everybody's asking is, which side does he land on? There are rumors circulating that Jelly Roll actually turns heel and sides with Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. Now, does that make logical sense? Honestly, no. Pat McAfee siding with Randy Orton didn't make much sense either, and here we are. WWE and TKO are fully committed to these celebrity moments, and if WrestleMania closes with those 3 standing tall together, then people are going to be talking about it whether they love it or hate it. The one concern is where Cody goes from here if the celebrity involvement keeps piling up around him. Number 2, The Rock confronts Roman Reigns. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest match WWE has left to make, full stop. And there are reports suggesting that WWE is pushing hard internally to get The Rock locked in for WrestleMania next year. If that is the direction they're heading, then WrestleMania 42 is the perfect place to light that fuse. The most likely scenario being talked about goes like this. Roman Reigns wins the world title in clean fashion. He and CM Punk share respectful moment in the ring, a nod between two guys who have been through war. Punk walks up the ramp and then The Rock's music hits. He walks down to that ring, looks Roman dead in the eyes, and WrestleMania 42 goes off the air. No brawl, no chaos, just a look, and that one look sells an entire WrestleMania for next year. Simple, effective, and it absolutely writes itself. Number 1, Vince McMahon returns to WrestleMania, and here it is, the one that has the entire wrestling world buzzing. Multiple people inside the industry, including the legendary Jim Rossbone, have gone on record saying they believe Vince McMahon is going to show show up at WrestleMania 42. Now, to be clear, there are no hard confirmed reports backing this up, but a few things have kept this rumor alive and breathing. His name being dropped on WWE television, the ongoing tension between TKO and WWE's creative direction, and WWE accidentally listing McMahon as a Hall of Famer on their official store, which raised a lot of eyebrows. So if Vince does show up, what does it actually look like? He interferes in the Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton main event. Pat McAfee has been saying all season long that he has something planned for WrestleMania. What if McAfee has been taking direction from Vince the whole time? What if McMahon wants his company back? McMahon walking into the WrestleMania main event would be unlike anything we have seen in years. And even if he just shows up backstage, even if he just walks the halls and shakes some hands, if Triple H knows Vince McMahon is in that building, you better believe he is watching his every move, because the second Vince gets anywhere near a headset, all bets are off. That is going to do it for today. 7 massive rumors that could make WrestleMania 42 an absolute must watch. Drop your predictions in the comments right now. Which of these do you think is actually going down? And if you are not subscribed yet, hit that button so you don't miss our full WrestleMania review. I will catch you in the next one.